This is Thursday, the 13th of February. Still piddling with this tractor, waiting on parts. My radiator hose was not at the house when I got home yesterday. It's supposed to be delivered today, the lower one. So what I did, so I can run this thing a little bit and start running this engine in, and using the old hoses, put the radiator back on and just ran it through some RPM cycles and try to set these rings. While I was doing that, I'm a businessman. I own a manufacturing company, so I'm all about numbers. Here's a breakdown. Here you can see it. Maybe not. The basic parts to rebuild the engine came to $846.54. Then that's one subtotal. Below that, I got the bore gauge set, micrometer set, and the manuals came to another $318.99. Grand total was $1165.53, and I'm right at 10.5 hours. It won't take 30 minutes to put the sheet metal back on. And the scope of the work, make you all dizzy. Basic end frame, remove the head and the pistons, measure then hone the cylinders, sent the head out to the shop for servicing, replace the pistons, rings, piston wrist pins, connecting rod bearing inserts, check the main bearings, lower end seals, etc. They were all fine. Install a new head gasket, intake and exhaust gaskets, install new oil pan gasket, install new thermostat, light servicing of the injectors, verify operation of the oil pressure sending unit and temperature sending unit, replace all the rubber associated with the engine. Still waiting on the radiator hose. Of course, new oil and antifreeze, etc. Now, I didn't buy the parts, I bought a rebuild kit. Now, there's advantages and disadvantages. If you order the parts you need individually, it's going to cost as much as the kit, sometimes more. So this is all the extra parts that came with the kit. Lots and lots of gaskets, your main seals. This is associated with the timing gear cover, and you also got your camshaft bearing set. I didn't pull the camshaft, and judging from the condition of the connecting rod bearings, my mains are fine, my camshaft bearings are fine. You can tell that pretty easy. So you got a bunch of extra parts that you really don't need. Now, what do you do with all the extra parts? Well, good question. I'll probably hoard them. I got a farm. I'll take them, put them in a smaller box, take them at the farm. These same parts go on a Ford 2910, by the way. So if I need a gasket or something, could be I already have it. I'm just doing some little small stuff. I'm waiting on parts. I got the battery on charge, and over here is my battery tray. And when I was tearing everything down on the tractor, this is what locks the battery tray in position on the tractor. The old battery tray is pretty rough and just popped loose. Got a wire welder over there. I was cleaning this up and weld that back on, call it done. So, waiting on parts. Hopefully I'll get this thing finished by next week. And I'll do another video once I get the battery tray installed. And I put the battery on it instead of using the cart. It runs like a top. So we might crank it up, let y'all hear it run at speed. That's all for this one. Thank you.